Hello, Gary Hernandez here, and welcome to Cane Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. In some of the videos I'm going to be doing down the road, I want to cover specific targeting areas to hit. And I mainly want to cover non-lethal areas. A lot of times I do talk about when your life's on the line, striking somebody in the head, because A, it's quick and easy to hit. B, it's most of the time guaranteed a good solid strike. They're going to leave you alone. But there is that high chance of killing somebody because, blunt trauma strikes to the head can actually, be lethal. So we're going to cover non-lethal areas, and I'm going to use Bob, and I got my noodles here for arms, so I can use those to show you how to get around them and give some solid strikes without hurting somebody. Also like to say hello and give a shout out to my good friends across the pond there over in the UK, Chris and Kevin, the Sons of Canes. Those two gentlemen are phenomenal with the canes. If you get a chance, check out their videos, subscribe to them, say hello. They're good guys. I'm actually wearing one of their logo shirts. Been wanting to get one for a while, and I like the way the Cane Nation shirt looked, so I went ahead and ordered this one. So if you get a chance, like I said, they're phenomenal guys. They're good people. Check them out, please. There's a lot they can show you as well. So let's go ahead and get into one of the target areas I want to hit, the clavicle, which also basically known as the collarbone. That is a very good targeting area. Number one, it's a pretty good surface to strike into. So if you're off about 3 inches to the left or right of going for right here, you're still going to get a bite of them. And number two, if you hit it just right with a good hard piece of wood, you can damage that and the fight's going to be over, because you're going to bust it. Now, I'm going to show you just a couple of quick strikes. Let's say they're reaching with that right hand for me. Well, remember how we always talk about keeping this hand up? I'm simply going to push this away and come over. And I'll slow that down. What I did was I pushed their hand away and I stepped back. Simply brought my cane up and over and down on that collarbone. Notice I didn't hit the head. Now, if I am off a few inches, I'm going to catch some of that neck and maybe the side of that jaw. Or if I'm down a little bit, I'm going to catch more of that shoulder area. So I'm still getting a solid hit that could stun them, and I could follow up with a second technique. But again, as I redirect that hand, now notice I didn't do up and then across. I simply swung it around and down. So again, from here and right on there. They're coming on this side, same thing. I don't want to draw back. If I just draw back and then swing, that's kind of, for me, it's a two motion thing. 1 and 2. That's good if I've got an opportunity. Maybe I stunned them and then I came across. What I like to do is a nice fluid swinging motion, kind of looping it around. He's reaching with that left hand and down. I'll slow that down. Notice how I always talked about that hand. It redirects, so I'm stepping away as I do, swinging that up, over, and down. So it'll kind of look, let me get a little bit where you have more room to see everything. So I'll turn him. He's reaching with that left hand of his, and down. So I'm bringing it up, over, and down, smashing that collarbone, injuring it. There are other ways to strike that collarbone. I could, if I was in close, I could come down with a 2-hand downward motion rifle strike. I can also, it doesn't matter what side of the cane I'm holding. If I'm in close, I could pop down on it. If I'm far away, I could swing down on it. But if I happen to be here, and again, he reaches with his right hand, I push it, boom. Again, don't draw back and then come in, because that's wasted motion. As that does, it's all one movement. Boom. You might miss and nick his head, because I caught a little bit of his head that one time. But hitting his head's going to slow him down. Even though I wasn't trying to go there, I was trying to go for that. But I'm looking at the camera, looking at this, so I want to focus on this and then come down on that collarbone. Same thing on this side. One more time, all one motion, and down. So just simply redirect that hand. As you're stepping back, that arm's already coming over and striking that collarbone. And again, it's a non-lethal area. There are other strikes we can do. I mean, I can simply come up, bayonet strike down on it with either end. That's if I have that opportunity. If not, basically, it's going to be a quick swing over and strike. So make sure, nice and smooth, and hit that collarbone. So hopefully that technique helps. It's a non-lethal area. Yes, you could miss and hit the head. Well, that's kind of a chance you take when survival's out there. So hopefully that helps. As I always say, make it yours. Don't forget, check out my buddies over there in the UK, Kevin and Chris, Sons of Canes. Gentlemen, thanks for the shirt. He came over to me really good. Have a good night, everybody. Take care, and I will see you guys real soon.